Um, I am in British Columbia, beautiful British Columbia. And hello. And I wanted to do an update on the Justin Evans case. I forget where the camera is now, so it's over here. Welcome. I am in British Columbia. I've been here. I got here yesterday, and I'm on the side of a road right now. I was going to do this live stream right beside a really beautiful creek. However, I can't because it's too loud. And I forgot my microphone, so I'm doing it in the car. So, this is the way it is. It's really loud in there, but it's really cool. It has a lot of rock. Hello, everybody. So I wanted to do an update in the Justin Evans case because I woke up nice and bright and early this morning. And I woke up and the court was supposed to happen at 9 in Ontario. However, it was 7 here. So I woke up at 6 on my vacay to be on there. So I am from the road. It's a little weird. Now, I am going to do a little bit of, I'm checking out an area this week where the residential schools are. There was some stuff in the news in British Columbia at the residential school, and they found a lot of people/kids buried underground, obviously underground if they're buried. But I am going to do a little pit stop and stop in there. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We did actually a hike today, and it was 4 miles. My Fitbit told me I was fat burning for quite a lot of the miles. So that's good. My butt was burning for a good hour and a half for sure, climbing uphill the whole way for an hour and a half. And it was like, well, every time I thought this is ridiculous, I looked down like, oh, look, I'm fat burning. So it's a good thing. I'm here with my family, so my whole family was going, and I found all these little heart rocks, and my oldest son is, he's rolling his eyes at me going, Mom, it's ridiculous. Like, how many heart rocks are you gonna find? Just need to take a picture of another one. And stupid me, because this morning I got ready because I knew we were going to do a hike. So I got my runners, or as you guys say, sneakers, and we say runners in Canada. I got my sneakers ready, and then I forgot my sneakers. So I'm doing this hike in flip-flops, legit, and I'm starting to get blisters. So it's not fun. So I thought, you know what? I'm not even do like a regular video. I'm just gonna go and sit in the car because it's too loud. I'm just gonna do a live stream. So so welcome. Yeah, New Zealand Mystery says I should do some exercise. Oh no, I had to have a shower. You should have seen me. I was a hot mess. Sweaty, and we went pretty high actually up the mountain. I'm in British Columbia, so if you look it up, British Columbia is beautiful. So let's get to the Justin Evans case. People are pouring in, and I'm relaxed and bright. Yeah, I'm on vacay. I haven't had vacation, I think, in 2 years with my family. I think in 2 years. So it's been a while. I have 2 kids. My kids are, my oldest is almost 19 and my other one is 6. So, okay. So anyways, let's get back to the case. All right. So Ken McKinney was in court this morning via Zoom, and Ken is the father/biological grandfather of Bud McKinney. Bud and Justin and Kiara lived and live with Ken and Glenna. Now, there's a couple things that was interesting to me. And what was interesting is, well, first off, they have so many cases there. I couldn't believe it. It was like hours are going by and you're going, holy moly. When it was Ken McKinney's turn, and he's charged with obstruction of justice, Glenna is the one who we heard first. Hello, Judy. Nice to see you. We heard Glenna first, and I'm going to quote this because I wrote this down. She says on the phone, because it was now his turn, she says, it's Glenna McKinney representing Kenneth McKinney. And I thought, Glenna is on the phone representing Ken McKinney. I thought, do you guys, let me know if you think if this is, interesting. Give a thumbs up on the video, on the live stream. Just let me know, thumbs up. She literally said it's Glenna McKinney representing Kenneth McKinney. And so the judge says, who's on the phone representing Ken? And she says, I'm his wife. And she says, and he goes, no, and what are you to Kenneth? And she says, his wife. And judge says, where's Kenneth? And she says, he's right here. Judge says, oh, can we talk to him instead of you? And she says, yes. So Ken comes on the phone. It's very weird. So I think it's different. It's different. Now, before I get into the rest, I want to talk about that for a minute. Because I thought, it's your own court case and you have your wife talking for you. So I'm interested in that because I thought, what an interesting dynamic. Maybe you guys can agree or not agree. It's an interesting dynamic, don't you think? Because I would have thought maybe it was the other way around, like Ken would have more spoken for the family. So it makes me think, remember when I said in my videos, I talked about Ken McKinney, and I talked about Bud, and I talked about Justin, and there was an altercation. And Bud hit his dad / biological grandfather. He hit Ken, and Ken went down and hurt his head, and he started bleeding. And Justin intervened, and while Ken was down, and Bud was going to hit Justin, but he didn't. And then they were saying, okay, like we can't call 911. And Justin got upset going, we can't call 911. Like he needs help. What are you doing? And he got angry and went into his room because he's like, I am not supporting this. We need to call 911. So it immediately made me think that Ken McKinney it made me think like, okay, who's coming up with the story then? Did Glenna speak instead of Ken when this altercation went on? Going, yeah, this is what went down. So I find that interesting. That's me, connecting some dots, as I do. And I thought that was a very interesting dynamic. So now, here's what else is interesting about court this morning. Ken then says to the judge, can I not settle this today? And the judge is like, today is crazy. The day's crazy. And he says, okay, can I settle this today? And he said, he has the disclosure about his charge. And he said he cannot afford a lawyer. And understandable, Ken is 70, a little over 70. And he's on old age pension, he said, and so he's older, right? Both Glenna and Ken are older. And also, for the last 6 months, obviously Justin hasn't been there, and Justin was paying rent. So, there is legal aid, you're right. But here's what the info snack is, okay? Here's the info snack. He says, I'm gonna plead guilty to it anyway. He said, I'm going to plead guilty to it anyway. And then they started talking about going out to a breakout room. But he wanted it right away. You can hear him. He's like, can we not settle this today? I just want to get this settled. And so they now have booked another time for August 3rd. At 9 o'clock. So now they have to wait 3 weeks, but it's with the intention that he is to plead guilty to these charges of obstruction of justice. Now, when I went to the docket, I saw his name twice. And yeah, Just Keep Swimming says that's because he wants it to go away, of course. So on the docket, I saw his name twice. Now, the only thing is, I wonder, and a lot of people are wondering, oh, maybe it's because they want, or because he has 2 charges of obstruction of justice. But then when I go to the docket on the Gannon Stout case with Letitia, she's always done like listed twice. So there's that. Now, one of the things that I found out, and I just got to double check it, so I want to confirm it, but this is what it said, is that this obstruction happened on December 19th, which would have been 5 days after they did the report that Justin went missing. So the report was on December 14th, which is a Monday. And then they took over, meaning the authorities, the law enforcement, took the place over for a couple days, meaning the house and the shed. And then the family had to leave. And Glenna and Ken went to a hotel, is my understanding. And I just saw somebody say my husband's a lotto winner. Well, I'll let him know that. My eyes look green. This is what happens when I'm on vacation. So he was in Bracebridge Court this morning. And then, what else? Where was I at? Okay, so the 14th on Monday, the cops took over the house and the shed. And they did that for a couple days. And then the family came back around Thursday. I believe it was Thursday. And so that would mean whatever happened on Friday. So I don't know the particulars yet. Yeah, they got a hotel on, only Glenna and Ken got a hotel. Whereas, from my understanding, Kiera and Bud stayed in the trailer park area. So thank you, Deb. Happy vacation. Yes, I love vacation. So now it's got my wheels turning. I don't know the particulars yet, but I'm hoping I can. So if people are just climbing in, I know there's almost 1,000 of you. I watched court this morning. We're talking about the Justin Evans case. Ken McKinney was in court. And Glenna was speaking for him, which I find this very, very interesting. Glenna spoke for him and said, "Hi, it's Glenna McKinney representing Kenneth McKinney." And the judge is like, "Well, who are you?" And Glenna says, "Well, I'm his wife." And he says, "Oh, can we talk to him instead of you?" Okay, yeah. So he got Ken on the phone. Ken was saying, "Okay, I want to finish this up." And he says, "I'm going to plead guilty to it anyways." So that's pretty much it. Now, for those of you who didn't see my last video, yeah, Ida C says, just like Kiera speaks for Bud. Absolutely. Yeah, Tracy says, "Sending my love to Justin's family. Keep painting Jamie's hot mess of lie and betrayal." Yes. Okay. So this was a court phone call. This was a phone call that they phoned in, and there was a Zoom. Okay. I didn't share with everybody because I don't think they could have handled it. I was told they didn't even know what to do if you get to 100 people. So that's fair. I didn't give out the number. Now, if you guys haven't seen my last video, go see my last video because there's some crazy stuff happening, and I'm doing a part 2 to that video because there's some stuff I found out since. So my last video was about, I did an update. I did an update about court coming. I did an update about how there was a memorial. But what happened was people were stealing from the memorial. And so what Jamie and the family did, and the community, came to the area near where Justin was found. They had a little memorial site, and they put up signs and mementos and a garden, all this awesome stuff come together, bigger and better than before, right? Somebody or some people, okay, went and stole 2 signs. Now, I don't know if it was 2 signs and they were planning on more, or if it was just 2 signs. But the 2 signs that was stolen, and you need to go see it, the 2 signs that were stolen were, one said the OPP failed Justin, and the other one was, where are the earbuds and the phone? Which, if you have not seen my phone video, please go see my phone video. It's called Follow the Phone, okay? And so they went, no, it was stolen. It was stolen, okay? It was stolen off there. And then it was later found. Now, these people, okay, and I'm going to do a video connecting dots. I'm going to do a video to connecting dots because this is a huge thing. And I'm not going to say it tonight, but I'm going to connect some dots, okay? I'm ticked off, and so's the family, and so is everybody else, okay? Yeah, his earbuds are missing, and so is his phone, and a bunch of other stuff. So, interesting, if you're going to kill yourself, why you would go and hide your phone and your earbuds, right? And I'm pretty sure he didn't take it to heaven with him. So, those signs were stolen. Now, instead of the person stealing it and bringing it to the car, which they burned rubber and zoomed out of the area, okay? It was interesting what they chose. And then it was found. Thank you, Maui Girl. She put up Justin's playlist. Please go see that. Okay. Now, no, there were more people because it was beautiful. They brought a cross out. There's a gentleman, and actually 2 gentlemen, that made a cross and put it up. And it was gorgeous. So, Kristen, Justin's sister, found the signs, okay? So, what's interesting, and I should bring this to you, I'll bring this to you guys tomorrow, okay? But I'm going to give you a little info snack tonight, because 1,100 people are hanging out with me tonight. Let's give a little info snack. These 2 signs were found face down, but guess where they were found? Any guesses? Right in the area where Justin was found. So whoever it was had to take those signs off, which was attached to a tree, and take it into the swamp area where Justin was found. So you tell me, how would the person know where he was found? And they had the cojones to go do that. And then, right? So brutal, right? Right? Everybody's, that's crazy. Oh, I'm not done. I am not done. Okay? So tell me something. You got to drive your car, okay? You got to drive your car to the side of the road where the memorial is. You have to go take down those things which are attached to a tree. And then you're going to go walk to the swamp where he was, okay? Right? Yeah. Right? And then now you have to go run back and climb into your vehicle and then burn rubber out of there. So you tell me who's involved, because it sure as heck isn't a dead guy. Now, here's how I feel about it, okay? And I'm going to put this in a video because there's going to be more connecting the dots. Here's how I feel. Think about this. Somebody has to be No, they weren't found in the ground right where they were laying. Thank you, Queen of Swords. Thank you so much. No, they weren't found at the ground. They walked them to an area where Justin was found. How do they know that? Not only that, I'm in my car because I'm on vacation. I'm a different province right now. Okay, so there's no, whatchamacallit behind me. And it's getting hot. I'm getting sweaty. So I don't care. I don't care. Whatever, right? So now think of this, okay? Whoever wanted that down needed or wanted it down, right? They're not happy. So they take them, and instead of just taking them into the car and zipping, like burning rubber out of there, no, what they do is they take it and they go there. Come on, right? Come on. So, and I mean, let me tell you, I can tell you this. People in, hang on one second. Okay. Tracy Marie says, I want to cry. I'm so angry. This is sick. Oh yeah, this is brutal. So there's a problem, right? There's a super problem. Okay, sorry. So it can't be some rando, right? Because they choose the OPP and they also choose the earbuds and the phone, which has been missing. Swear to God, you guys need to go see my phone video. And you need to go see the last video. Because there's going to be a follow-up what happened. Because as I was filming the last video, I was like, holy crap. This is crazy because now you have people coming and stealing this, right? While I was doing the video, right? Oh, there's lots of people. It's okay. They're just walking. They're just walking in the area. We're all good. We're all good. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so you see how angry it is? Angry I would be? How do you know they took the signs to where Justin was found? I mean, if you know they were there, if you know where they were found, can't the thieves already found out where he was found? Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Kirsten, but what I'm saying is I know where they took it. And I know where the area where Justin was found, and Jamie and who's Justin's mom, and these people were actually there all day putting all this stuff up. And when they left, these clowns came and did that. Tea Time for Me says they put them where he laid. What the nerve. I've truly lost my temper. Oh, I've had enough. However, we know when it gets a little quiet, things start amping up. So maybe this is a gift in the long run. Not right now, but maybe a little bit later. Because who does that, right? Okay, well, exactly this. I think this is a message. Here's how I see it. Here's my opinion, okay? A person's going to take those two important signs and go, you know where it is? Right here, mother effers. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Oh no, I'm about like 3-day drive to where they live. It's starting to get hot now. I'm about a three-day drive, okay? I think about 3 days. Like I'm provinces away. I'm Western Canada. They're in Eastern Canada. Okay, so this is not random. They're not in random. And yeah, very weird, right? I think it was a statement as well. Fear No Evil says, same here, Linda. They were trying to blatantly make a statement with the signs. I think they should go recheck that swamp area and see about the earbuds and the phone. So it is taunting. It is taunting, I think. And I think the people who did it can't help themselves. And you have a grieving mom and family, okay, who are being told a bunch of lies, right? We got a problem, right? Yeah, taunting, exactly. So I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Go check out my phone video, because the phone video shows where Justin's phone was the entire time and he didn't move. Heather Marie says they need to borrow some of Bear's trail cams. Okay, so there's some serious, thank you, Tracy. There's some serious things going on. Now, that swamp where he was found, they were told, the family was told that it was checked, and then it wasn't checked, and so it's going crazy. Yes, Cheryl, I did, thank you. So I'm tired of it, you know, like, but it's going to keep happening. So August 3rd is when Justin McKinney goes. Just Keep Swimming says, I'm going tomorrow. Where and what do you want me to look and take photos of? Send me an email, Just Keep Swimming. Send me an email and we can have a little chat. Yes, there's a reason why I'm in a car. I'm in a different province. I went from Alberta to British Columbia. I'm on vacay this week. Kind of, sort of, because I'm on here. I'm on vacay. I went hiking today. I was super sweaty. Got to this cute little VRBO, which is awesome. But that's why I'm in a car. Somebody said I was like a teenager. Well, I'm in the car. It's either that. I wanted to go sit by the river, but it was way too loud. Or the creek, it was way too loud. Thank you so much for being here, all you guys. Thank you. And even though I'm in my car, I know it's weird. Thank you, Kathy. I haven't had a vacation like this like in 2 years. So I'm going to do a bit of traveling in the next month. Have I been drinking? No. No, I have not been drinking. I've not been drinking. I went on a hike and I'm not in my element. I'm holding a selfie stick, which is not comfortable. And I am allergic to beer, as Shelby says. And I did a 4 mile hike. So that was weird. Yeah, I did a 4 mile hike, so it was a lot. Have I been drinking? Yeah, you know, the last time I drank was in glass of wine in April, and then some drinks in December. So that's how much I drink. Nice to see you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Mary says, I went out there today and did not see the cross or plants or flowers. Did see a truck cleaning the land where the clear cut went through the park all the way to the front of the park. It's near the back. It's off the back road. You should see it. It's beautiful. Can you see my hands shake, actually, from holding this thing up? Yeah, there's no problem with me streaming from the car. Linda, can Bud and family see when people come and go? Yeah, like from where they are or from the McKinneys? No. But it's very interesting that day. They go and target a family who is suffering. And then to put in a little bit more, twist that knife, so to speak, they go and take those. It's terrible. Julianne says, hey, Linda, do you get recognized in places now that you're famous? Oh, this is hilarious. I was in an Italian food store in Calgary, okay? And this girl looks at me, and now we're allowed to take our masks off. And this girl looks at me and she goes, "You look so familiar, like you're a celebrity." I start laughing. I was like, "No, I'm not even a celebrity. Like, are you kidding me?" But she goes, how do I know you?" And I said, "I don't know." She goes, "Are you like you're celebrities?" I don't know. "Do you think I'm from TV or YouTube?" And she says, "TV. I think that's what it is." And she says, "I think you're that girl from. You look like the girl from Sex and the City, Charlotte." Kristen Davis. And I started laughing because my niece actually gets that all the time. Not me. I don't think so. She goes, "That's it. I think that's who you look like. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity," she says to me. No. Mr. Linda's like, "Well, actually." And I said, "No." It was weird. It's weird. I haven't been recognized yet, but I mean, it's funny. Maybe she went home and thought, "Oh my gosh, I saw her on that crime show." Jamie, there you are. "If they take the signs again, I'll be back and I'll hang 10 more. Clearly we've hit a nerve and I'll keep hitting it." You go, girl. And I'll tell you what, I'm trying to think of something we can do more permanent. Whatever, if you come up with something, if you figure up something, Jamie, just message me and I'll take care of it. I'll buy it and I'll put it on there. I just don't know yet what we could do. Could we do a concrete bench? Could we do something? I would love to contribute to that. I just haven't thought of the right thing to do on there. But if we can figure that out, then yeah, let's do that. And then they can't touch it or something. TJ says, "You might want to mention that someone or some people also took down the memorial at the McKinney place before Justin's family memorial. At least that's what I understood from earlier too. I'm not too sure what that's about. If there was stuff up there, I know people were talking about that. So yeah, Jamie, I think after the phone video, you guys, it's already been amping up, but I feel like after that phone video, I feel like something happened there. I feel like it touched a nerve. And then to put up those pictures or the signs and that been taken down, yeah. Thank you. A plaque would be great, whatever. Yeah, that'd be awesome too. There's so many things. Oh, A-Rod says, "This is so off topic, but I saw your thumbnail and you look radiant. Then I noticed how petite you are." I'm only 5 feet tall. I'm very, very short. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised I even come this tall. Yeah, a little change of venue. Yeah, there's like some rock right there. See? Bing. Beautiful rock. So we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep this going. I'm going to do some more videos. And sometimes, you know, sometimes if there's a week where you don't see a Justin video, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing something behind the scenes. I'm putting stuff together. Judy says, "How tall is your twin brother?" I think he's like 5'6". Justice Johnny says, "Are you at the Morphew house?" No, I'm not. Okay, so do you guys have any questions before I go? But we're going to stay on top of this. Because people are saying, "How come you haven't done a video?" Trust me, behind the scenes, like I'm doing all kinds of things behind the scenes. And I'm gathering stuff. And there's going to be a few more. Some people asked, you know, a couple questions. I did in a crime ring live stream. We talked about what can I do? You know, what are you guys interested in? Or what are you curious about? Jamie says, "The park management wants to talk about making something permanent. We haven't got a chance to discuss it, but I'll help keep everyone posted." Yes, Jamie, I would love to know and how I can contribute to that as well. I just haven't figured something. Mr. Linda is at the river or creek right now, and he's hanging out. So there's a couple people really, really angry. I've noticed, I think it was the same day as the memorial, some guy came on and he was miffed. I really got, he was miffed at me for sure. And he made a comment I didn't like that too much. Oh, stick gal, that's a cool idea. Yeah, I'm only 5 feet. I'm shorty. I'm lucky I made it this tall, to be honest. I stopped growing when I was 13. Thank you, Christina. Rachel Ann says, Linda started GoFundMe for a memorial. Yeah, once I decide, like, once I get the, I'll talk to Jamie and we'll see if there's something we could do, and then we can see about that, okay? If not, I'm happy to put something there more permanent. I haven't figured it out. I was on Etsy the other day looking. I was just trying to figure out it. Sometimes I'm a little bit too, what's the word? I don't know. It takes me a long time to make decisions on these types of things. So, do I know Justin's favorite book? Well, I know he was listening to an audio book, and he was listening to Aragon. I do know that. Reverend Victoria Wiseman says, Mr. Linda needs Mrs. Linda to enjoy vacation too. You need a break with hubby. I commend you for continuing to cover Justin's case. It's awful. Our own news doesn't cover anything about missing people. Yeah, I hear that. There hasn't been much coverage for Justin. That's not fair. But I'm going to keep going. I will keep going. Jamie says, Aragon series, he loved them. Get some chocolate on your vacay. You know it. I did a 2-day cleanse, so like I need the food. Well, today's food, so. Justice Janny, thank you so much. Was it public knowledge where Justin was found? Well, the public knowledge was Justin was found at the swamp, just 1,050 feet away from where he lived. Racing the Moon says, got here late. Can you catch me up in a few words? Went to court this morning via Zoom and saw Ken and Glenna. I didn't see them. I saw them in Zoom because they called in. Yeah, we certainly do have your back, Jamie. Absolutely. So the court date's going to be August 3rd at 9 a.m. So we'll be there for that. Ken wants to plead guilty. We don't know the particulars of the obstruction of justice charges, but hopefully we will. Yeah, lots of support here. Lots of support here tonight. Julianne wants to know, Jamie and Linda, could you get someone to paint a mural on a big boulder? No one would be able to move it. They could deface it, but it could be painted back and you could put a plaque on a bench. Shelby says, Justin has an army behind them. We won't stop. Sending big hugs to you, Jamie. Yeah. Okay, so a couple more minutes and then I gotta go because my phone's gonna probably die. William says he doesn't even have a lawyer. They're nuts. Yeah, he said, I can't afford a lawyer. And he said, basically he said, can I not settle this today? He wanted to settle it right away. And he said, I'm going to plead guilty to it anyways. Wanted to go back. I'm going to plead guilty to it anyways. And then they wanted him to go to a breakout room. But thank you, Maui girls. Putting the video about Justin's phone. Watch that. Watch the last one as well that I did. It was just a mini update, but it's important because as I was filming, that's when I found out that they stole from them. It was the second time that they stole from them. And then it's just all crazy stuff that they're doing. So I don't like that one bit. Not one bit. Gwen says, girl, my mom always says dynamite comes in small packages. You're proof of it. Yeah, I'm a little spicy. I can be a little spicy. Some people call me spunky. The phone video is crazy. It's important to watch. That's a big one. And things started moving. People started getting a little bit edgy when the phone video came out. And I think that's why, because somebody put it exactly that, because I was telling on the video, hey, where's the phone and where's the earbuds? $300 earbuds, where are they? Brand new phone, where is it? Right? Not taken to heaven with them. So, interesting that that sign is up and then the OPP failed Justin. Now, you know who wouldn't want that? A person who would want it to be a suicide. If a person wanted it to be a suicide, they would want those two things down, wouldn't they? That's all I'm saying. So, it's weird. It's weird. Queen of Swords says the police not calling it a homicide is just making 0 sense. So frustrating. That's why it's important to keep this stuff going. Keep it going. Because I've connected, I don't know how many dots. A lot of people have. It's not adding up. Thank you, Dina. It has been confirmed that they have not found the phone or the earbuds. Thank you, Jamie Smith. It is 9:30 here. It's 9:30. Where the F is the phone is right, Tyler. Where the F is the phone and the earbuds? I just feel like those two things, why not take it to the car and drive away? Why are you taking it, walking it to the swamp, coming back, and then getting in your car and zooming away? It doesn't make sense. And if you look at that last video, you'll see them zooming through. You'll peel off, right? There's actually a rubber mark and a tire mark. No, I'm in BC. It's 9:30 because BC has 2 time zones. It is insulting about suicide for sure. It's ridiculous. What do you do? You know? Oh, he's going to take his phone with him? No. And his earbuds? No. It's ridiculous. Nobody saw the car that I know of. That's the problem. However, it doesn't take too much of a guess, really, what happened. See, that's the thing, William. Has anyone with a metal detector gone through the swamp? The family was told, I was told that there was metal detectors go through there. But I don't know. As they're told that they did search the swamp and then didn't search the swamp. Well, what the heck is it? Did you or didn't you? So, tires always leave evidence. You're right. The only problem, Heather, she says you can compare tire tracks to people's tires. The only thing is if it's an older vehicle, which I believe, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm looking into it. Let's just say that. Yeah. So, not nice. Miss T says metal detector could damage certain screens, but it would be detectable. There you go. And what's interesting about the Pixel 4a is the cover is actually plastic. Like, this mostly plastic phone, but it has metal components to it. So I just feel like there's big messages here. Big messages. My email is itsacrimeandashame@gmail.com. Possibly if one of the mods could please put that in, that would be awesome. And what else? Yeah. I think they did request, from my understanding is I'm sure they did request. Jamie says, we were told that they searched, but then in the meeting after he was found, they admitted they didn't search the swamp, but after he was found, they were seen searching with metal detectors and divers. So, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Algo. I appreciate that. Thank you, TJ. My understanding is they had men in the water with metal detectors after his remains were found. Thank you, Lindsay. Good question, Lisa. Angel says, well, some people are rude. Can't someone be enthusiastic with asking people they're drunk? I know. He asked me if I've been drinking because I'm all over the place. I don't know. I'm on vacation. I've been up since 6 a.m. Went on a 4-mile hike. You know. Thank you, Suzanne Bellamy. Thank you so much. I'm in my car. Someone said it was like a teenager. Well, what do you do? I don't have my microphone with me. You know, my phone was at 50% and I'm on the side of the road. It was too loud near a creek, so we got this. I make my own rules. That's right. I can do whatever I want. This is my doorstep. My doorstep. Could Justin's family request the RCMP to come in on the case? I think families can do that in the States with the FBI. My understanding, I don't know exactly. I know people in the past in different cases. There's one that was done by the Fifth Estate. They got the RCMP involved because the OPP made a mistake in the death of a young man who was on an ATV and he was with his buddy, and the one man died. He was young. I think he was 19 years old. He died. And then the friend said he was the one who was the guy who died was in front driving, but he wasn't. So there was a whole bunch of stuff in there. It just happened to be the kid that passed away. His dad was part of, he was a police officer. So he's like, there's something not right here. It wasn't right. So 4 guys from the OPP actually got in deep trouble for not properly investigating. No, I'm not pregnant. It's the celery juicing and the hike. I'm sweating. No, I'm just joking. I had a shower. I did have a shower. Yeah, so that was a different case. It was 2 young guys, but the OPP was involved and they got in trouble. Sharon says, how about a GoFundMe for a private investigator? When and if the family does do that, if they do, or if they decide to do, or whatever they do, and they do a GoFundMe, then I would do that in a heartbeat and put it up for everybody, whoever wanted to donate to that. And I would personally donate as well. But that's not my decision. Algo said, almost crap my pants. It's dusk. It's getting to dusk here, so. Does Kiera have family connections in the OPP? I've questioned that myself, because there's certain things that I was like, how does she know that? Hi, Daisy. Nice to meet you. Happy to have you guys on here. The pawn shops in Canada are attractive goods are stolen. Awesome. All right, so a couple more minutes. Have I ever been to California? I sure have, yes. Ashley says it would explain why that specific sign was taken. It's interesting, isn't it? Those two signs. Can't be random. Can't be random. OPP is investigating, not RCMP right now. I'm seeing it, Jamie. Jamie Smith. No, I'm not doing lives from the car now. I'm doing lives because I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. And so this is how it is. I know, I'll go. I'm going. Okay. So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Send me an email. It's acrimeandashame@gmail.com. And it's crappy to know what happened with this memorial. I'm super ticked. A lot of people are ticked. I'm disgusted. It's disrespectful. And somebody has a lack of a moral compass. Let me say that. Or two, or three, however many there is. Okay? So please go watch the phone video for sure. Go watch my whole playlist. If you haven't seen this case, you got to see this case, okay? This young man, Justin Evans, needs justice. And right now, it's not happening yet. Not yet. Okay? So go check that out. Check the phone video. Check all of them out pretty much, because you'll see it's enlightening, really, I think. You start seeing the connections going like, well, how does this even play out in a suicide? It's ridiculous. So little by little, things are happening though. Okay, so even though it's a crappy thing what happened to the memorial, I believe now, I'm starting to think, you know, maybe that's a gift, even though it's crappy and it's ridiculously disrespectful. But maybe somehow that can be a gift, because it's not a random kid or whoever who's just targeting those two signs. There's a reason for it. So we got to pay attention. Okay? So nice to see you guys. If anybody, actually, if the mods can just do quickly a playlist to that, that would be great. So people can go check it out. It's important. We need all the support we can get. Even if you could share this video out. All the support. I'm just waiting for that playlist to come up, and you'll see it if you go on my main channel. Go to the playlist. You'll see Justin Evans. We're not going to stop. There's lots to go. Sometimes a little quiet. It's okay. No final decision yet has made, Daniel, on the cause of death. No. It's still a death investigation as well. There we go. Thank you, Maui Girl, for that playlist. I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. There's going to be lots of videos coming. Even I'm on vacation. I'm doing a little trek. Now that I'm in BC, I'm going to do a trek to the residential school. They just found 182 kids / possibly adults in there in unmarked graves. So I'm going to take a little trip and take some footage on that. All right. Love you guys. Thanks so much. We will see you soon, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for part 2, okay? Can't stop, won't stop. Absolutely.